Wouldn't it be great if you didn't have to play any energy in your deck? Just imagine all of the room for activities you'd have if you didn't have to find space for any of those silly energy cards.
It looks amazing!
Look at that!
So
You can do aerobics in here.
so many activities!
The new Cramorant from Lost Origin makes all of this possible, thanks to its Lost Provisions ability, which ignores all of Cramorant's attack cost if you have 4 or more cards in the Lost Zone. I'm really stoked to show off my new Cramorant deck list, but before we get to it, let's head over to FullGripGames.com. FullGripGames.com is the best place to buy Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed product. We've got super fast shipping and top-notch grading. You really won't find better service anywhere than at FullGripGames.com. We've also got Lost Origin singles available now, so if you're looking to build all of the best decks from Lost Origin, make sure to check out the shop. Thank you so much for shopping at FullGripGames.com. Now, let's check out that Cramorant deck. Here it is in all of its glory and splendor, my latest Zero Energy Pokemon trading card game deck. Cramorant is the only attacker in this deck, thanks to its Lost Provisions ability, which allows it to attack for free if you have 4 or more cards in the Lost Zone. Its attack Spit Innocently does a base 110 damage, but there's a bunch of ways to increase that damage output in this deck. Articuno has the Ice Symbol ability, which increases your basic Water-type Pokemon's attacks by 10 for each Articuno you have in play. So with 3 Articuno in play, you can Spit Innocently for 140 damage. With a Choice Belt attached, Cramorant can do 170 damage to Pokemon V, which allows you to 2-hit KO all Pokemon VMAX and V-Star with Cramorant. And since Cramorant is always going to be the first Pokemon attacking, it's really easy to outtrade your opponent. This deck can easily attack on the first turn of the game going second, so much so that I always choose to go second with this deck. It's one of the fastest decks I've ever played. This deck relies on the Lost Zone engine in order to power up Cramorant, so we play 4 copy of Comfey with its flower selecting ability, which allows you to look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put 1 into your hand and 1 into the Lost Zone, with a bunch of switching cards like Scoop Up Net, Switch Cart, and Escape Rope. It is very easy to use multiple flower selecting abilities during a turn. And then with Colress's Experiment, you're going to be growing your hand size throughout the game. Colress's Experiment allows you to look at the top 5 cards of your deck, put 3 into your hand and 2 into the Lost Zone. So with a combination of 2 flower selectings and 1 Colress's Experiment, it's very easy to attack on turn 1 with Cramorant. This deck is crazy. So check it out in action and let me know what you think of my latest creation in the comments below. Nice. We're up against a Giratina V-Star deck. We've got our Brave, Comfey in the active spots. Ready to go. And we've got a beautiful looking opening hand with Trekking Shoes, Double Quick Ball, Colress's Experiments. We'll be able to get it popping here on turn 1. So I'm stoked about this. They've got a Grass on their Giratina and a Pass. It's fine with me. Let's Trek. Do we want the Switch Cart? The Switch Cart is nice. We'll take the Switch Cart. And then let's just Colress's Experiment. Let's get into it. Do I want my Battle VIP passes? Yes. We'll take Battle VIP pass. We'll take... Sheesh. Cramorant and Gear. Yeah, those are really good cards. So then we could Battle VIP pass to go get ourselves a couple of Comfey. And I would like to Quick Ball away a Quick Ball to thin my deck a little bit more, to go get another Cramorant. And then we can Pokestop. Brilliant. This is why this deck is so nuts. All right, flower selecting. Look at us go, man. Look at this, bro. Like, look at it. Thank you, Koros Eagle. And Bugcatcher Leo for those subs. Thanks, guys. Scoop up net, Comfy, flower selecting. Take the air balloon. I literally have all the Pokemon that I need already. I've got 4 Pokemon in the Lost Zone. Easy peasy turn 1 attack with Cramorant. There we go. Choice Belt on the benched one. Retreats. Slap that guy down. Spit. We take the turn 1 knockout again. Find an Articuno off the prizes. That's cool. And we do have some built-in protection against cards like Big Charm if your opponent is no fun in playing Big Charm, you know, say they give their Pokemon 310 hit points, then you could put down a couple of Articuno and swing, right? So if you have 2 Articuno in play, you're doing base 160 damage with a Choice Belt. You'd have to do that twice to take the knockout to do 320 damage. Or you could do 150 plus 160. So you could do 1 Articuno one turn and then 2 Articuno the next turn. And we play 3 Articuno so that we always have that option. All right, they've got their Giratina V-Star ready to go. Thank you, Trace, for that Prime sub. Appreciate it. But I think that single prize decks are definitely on the rise right now. They're very good. Fortunately, if you happen to run into anything like a Radiant Charizard, you hit that for weakness. You know, those are like single prizers with an obnoxious amount of hit points, right? Thank you, Anonymous, for that gift to Lizzie. I appreciate you. All right, I got training courts. Sure. The Pokestops are insane in this deck because you just like suck out all the Pokemon with like Battle VIP Pass, and then your whole deck is items. The attack's unaffected. No! All right, never mind. All right, against Charizard, we're having a bad time. It's not affected by weakness? Why? Sorry, I didn't read that. All right, I take it back. Thank you, chat, for reading. I did not read. All right, so they're taking out my Cramorant with a Cramorant, and it looks like they're building up Radiant Greninja. I have got answers to that, though, so I do not care. Because, yay, we found another Colress. That's cool. Let's just do this thing. Let's Colress. We've got Rod, Net, Rope. Those all seem pretty good. And I really would like to find my Manaphy. But I could also just protect my board with like a bunch of scoop up nets as well. So we could certainly do that. 23 cards left in the deck. Let's trek. Do I want the Articuno? Yes. And then let's retreat. Flower select. Take the Pokestop. Scoop up net, the Comfy. Flower select. Take the gear. And then we put the Pokestop into play. Gear. Grab boss. Gear. Grab boss. Pokestop. We get the quick ball. We'll quick ball away this Comfy. And it's like, okay, do I want to... I could just play around the Radiant Greninja by just scooping up this Comfy. It's almost better to just get the other Cramorant and just say, you will not Yeah, I think it's definitely just better to get the Cramorant. So we do that. Scoop up net the Comfey, send up Cramorant, and now it's like, okay, what are you really doing? And we can go bench, bench, and spit, right? Thank you, Kame, for that Prime sub in the 2 months. I'm glad that you're digging the content. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we're cooking here, dude. Look at that hand. 4 of a kind. Sheesh. Thank you, Afro Rob, for that raid of 14. Appreciate you, Afro Rob. Nice. Yeah, well, I'm feeling pretty good about this. They've got Luminion down. That's fine. What do we need the Lost Vacuum card for? Is it Kamehameha? I see that now. It's not just Kame. All right. Kame. Called you Kame. Thank you, Kamehameha, I should say, for that sub. I've been thinking about whether or not there's a way to add like a closer to this deck. But I kind of like it. It feels like Zapdos Jirachi. That's why I love this deck. If you played Team Up Zapdos Jirachi, this deck is that deck, right? You don't need more cards in the Lost Zone. Brother, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 cards in the Lost Zone, and you only need 4. So we could... Yeah, you only need 4 cards in the Lost Zone. So, I mean, you could play like a thin Giratina line, but then you got to play like Energy and stuff. It's just super cringe, right? All right, so they're going in with the Radiant Greninja, but they can't really do anything unless they're going to attack the Radiant Greninja twice. They already have played their Ordinary Rod, and there's no way they play 2. No chance. Now, because of my 2 Articuno, I can easily knock this thing out, so I will. I've got 10 cards left in deck, so it's time to start being a little bit careful. As I play. As I just play my Pokestop, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I've kind of got my whole deck in my hands at this point. And Quick Ball away. Like, what else do I honestly need? You don't need anything. I'll go get another Cramorant, take a look at my supplies, and then we'll bench this fella. I don't think... Oh, they might have a way to take advantage of this with like a Sableye, so I will just scoop up that and put it back down. And then I'm thinking that I bench Comfey just in case. And we'll spit for 130 damage. So my board is like pretty much just here and ready to go. Look at this gorgeous board, dude. Just look at it, man. Look at all my birds. Honestly, I mean, it's a deck that just starts doing... you've got a second Ordinary Rod? You've got to be kidding me. It doesn't really matter because I still... Like, if they attack with this guy again, then... if they attack with the Greninja again, then they still are only knocking out 1 Comfey, so it doesn't really matter. But... See, they played their Lost Vacuum. That's why I didn't just, like, put all of my choice belts down. And I'm going to get Roxanne to 2. That's fine. I've got Escape Rope and Comfy. That's cool. I've got Pokestop in play. That's cool. I like that. They may decide to come up with Giratina in swing. Who knows? If they do that, I need to just find some boss's orders to finish it off. That is the vibes. Looks like they're going in with Cramorant. That's like totally fine, right? Because all I need to do is go Cram Knockout. But let's like dig a little bit, right? So if I play Escape Rope, like who are they probably sending up? Probably like a Comfy or something. So that's okay. We'll go Flower Selecting. I've got 4 Ordinary Rod or 4 Boss in the deck, so I can easily just take the Rod here. And Rod. Well, let's stop first. And then we find Switch Cart, which is cool. So I will Rod back in. These 2. Yeah. And then we can just, I want a boss. I'm doing 130 right now. No, I don't want a boss. Let's just switch cards into Cramorant and Spit. We'll take that knockout. We find a Choice Belt, which is good. Helps me to hit the 2-hit KO that I need to close the game. Getting close for sure. I felt like Slowbro would be sick in this deck, right? Because sometimes, like, just getting to 2 prizes and just being able to just close the game would be awesome. I've also thought about, you know, like Charizard with, oh, but we have Hawlucha in here, so we can't play Radiant Charizard, right? So it's just fine. I think we just make it the Cramorant deck. Like, don't overthink it. It's just Cramorant, baby. Just let it live as a broken Cramorant deck. They got Mirage Gates. They can power up another Tina. That's fine. They got 3 prizes left. Any suggestions for cheap and consistent decks for... Yeah, how about this one? The Cramorant deck. Okay, so they're going to use their V-Star to knock me out, which is fine. I'm going to send up Cramorant. No, I'm not. I'm going to send up Comfy. Yep, that's okay. Let's go... Flower Selecting. We'll take the Cramorant. Bench it. Pokestop. Choice Belt on the Cramorant. Escape Rope. And they have to think about who they're going to promote. And we're doing 140, 150, 160. Gosh, I'm like literally 1 Articuno away from being able to knock out a Luminian. That's insane. If we play 4 Luminian, we could do it. boss up this guy. And then there's no way they play 2 vacuums, right? Like, that would be absurd. Yeah, that would be absurd. You would not play 2 vacuums. And then we'll spit for 160 damage. And they need to not, like, Volo. If they Volo, I lose. But they probably are not going to Volo. Nah, they got just Boss Articuno. They're trying to stall, right? Because they're hoping that I don't have it. So they're gusting something up, and they're going to try and spread with Sableye. But I've got Escape Rope Boss for game with my birds, dude. What's up, Grant Manley? With the raid of 33. Thank you, Grant. Huge shout out to Trick Roar with that raid. Thank you, Grant. Hopefully you're having a great day. But we've got it wrapped up. And we boss up the Giratina and spit for game. GG's. Don't mess with the birds, bro. All right. The single prize face-off. Us versus the Rocks deck. Oh, my opponent's not going to know what hit him. Turn 1, 110 coming in hot. Nothing they can do about it. Get the battle VIP pass. Go get our fellas. And we can start selecting flowers. Great. I don't even really need this Articuno. No, not really. Like, maybe I have to knock out a Greninja, but no, probably not. I'm going to take the shoes. And then we start trekking. Yeah, I'll take the rod for sure. And we'll Colress. We'll take these guys right here. And then I can rope. Either way, you're giving me somebody you don't want. We select again. We take the Cramorant. Don't want to lost zone my single prize attackers in the single prize mirror. And now I believe I've got 4. And we spit. And that's it. And that's the scoop right there. That's a single prize matchup, baby. Take the first knockout, we win. Easy as that. The Reggies. Yes, dude. I really want to play this matchup, man. I was talking a big game about how we beat the Reggie deck now. And I got to see if we can back that up. Let's quick ball away the boss. I definitely need these 2 Articuno, which just happened to be in my hand, so that's sick. We'll... Let's Colress's Experiment, Battle VIP, Colress, Cram. I can do it. Shoes, right? We just actually take the shoes and the Cram. We don't actually need another Colress, right? Because I need to get 2 Comfies played. So we have to take the shoes, and we thin with the Battle VIP pass. Yeah, that's fine. So then we go do this. We get our 2 Comfy out. And then we trekking shoes, and we are purely looking for switch cards. So we take the Pokestop, and we do the Pokestop, and we let it rip, and we find switch cards because the deck's broken. Then we switch cards, and we flower select, and we take the switch cards, and we've got 3 in the lost zone. We scoop up nets, promote Comfy, we flower select again. We take the battle VIP pass. We battle VIP pass. We get these 2, right? And then I can bench. That's fine. And then we bench the secret sauce, and you didn't see it coming. Let's go. Cramorant, double Articuno, you're mad. You're mad, you're mad, you're mad. We're doing 130 damage. Yeah. Oh, you're so mad. You're so mad, yes. You're so mad, bro. Oh, man, I love it, dude. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. We do need enough boss's orders and escape ropes to make sure that I never have to deal with Regigigas, though. That's kind of a thing. I didn't really get as far as thinking about how we were going to deal with this guy. So, it's cool, man. I've got a lot of escape ropes and a lot of boss's orders, so we should be okay. I've got 0 escape ropes played so far. And, yeah, we could go with the 4th Articuno. You're right, Jesse. We need the 4th Articuno. You're right. That would do it. You do not even have the attack with this guy this turn. Yeah, no. You're just trying to buy time. No, I ain't giving you no time. No time for you, brother. I did just get rid of a boss. That's unfortunate. Let's escape rope. We'll see who they send up. It's cool. I've got 4 ropes and now still 2 boss in the deck, so we should be chilling. Let's just send up Cramorant and just take this knockout. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing else worth doing. Thin the deck in that regard. And just do our innocent spit. Cool. Now we're up 2 prizes, which is incredible. So even if we get stuck on a Regigigas 1 turn, we're still okay. We've got a little bit of wiggle room now, I'd say. Cramomatic. Sheesh. You gotta love it when you play against a Regigigas deck and you came prepared. Looks like they are committed to the Regidrago this turn. Maybe they'll start powering up Regigigas. That has to be their answer. I think the 4th Articuno is probably better than Vitality Band, but I will not. I mean, you could play a 4th Articuno, which is probably not worth it. We'll promote the Comfy. And a quick ball away, a battle VIP pass. There's nothing left in my deck. Yo, we can get it with the Echoing Horn. That's sick. Let's do that. 2 boss left. And 3 ropes left. Okay. So let's flower select. We'll take the stop. And then just let it rip. We find rope and air balloon. That's cool. We can scoop up net. This guy, go in here and select. We find gear. The ropes are just better, honestly. Yeah, I should just keep the ropes. That's fine. And then we got air balloon, retreats, and I'll wait to maximize the use of my Cramorants. So we'll do that. Take our knockouts. And then I get to mess them up maybe with... No, they won't give me another turn with like a... I really wanted to hit the... Oh, I guess no, I don't want to hit the Echoing Horn because they don't have either of those in play. So, yeah, we're actually cool. We don't want to bring back Regidrago or Regieleki because it just helps them out. Now I would bring back a Regidrago, but they've got both of them, so. Gosh, this deck is so cool because you've got Articuno and Cramorant. They're literally both water birds, man. What's not to like about that? They don't have the energy in their discard pile they need to attack with the Gigas. So they have to attack with just anybody else. Looks like they're going with the Regirock, which is fine. I've got Rod in my hand, so I can put that Manaphy back in the deck, though I do not think that it matters. Maybe they think they're going to, like, knock out one of my Articunos. Like, bro, I've got a backup Articuno. You don't even know. Maybe they think that I just played 2. Nah, bro. We've got 3. We came prepared on the Articuno front. I'm going to gear first and grab boss. That's fine. Then I will flower select and we'll take our other rope. And then we'll Pokestop and we find Scoop Up Net. So it doesn't really matter. We just kind of save our resources and we just win. So I think like that's probably fine. They could go with this Regieleki and knock out one of my bench guys, so I'll save the Rod. We'll bench another Comfey in case they like Marnie me or Roxanne me or something crazy. And then I do want to we'll just kind of hold here. I could rob back in the Articuno and the Cramorants, but I think I'm chilling. We'll just go in. They're not even going to disrupt my hand. Quick Ball is the card we want because it's going to allow me to Rod and then get the Pokemon back, which is super dope. It's exactly what we want. I don't think that they got a hand disruption card. Do they have a Twin Energy? No. So they're attaching to Regigigas. Maybe they're trying to like prep a Regigigas or something, but honestly, with all these ropes, it doesn't matter. This deck plays 4 ropes. You're never going to have to deal with the Regigigas. It plays 4 ropes and 4 boss. I don't think that Regieleki could make a bench, I don't think Regieleki can do anything because I have Scoop Up Net still. So like if they put 40 on 2 things, I will just scoop up the 2 things that need to be scooped up. So no, they can't do that. They can't do that. I'm sensing a scoop when they realize that the birds are too much. But but not before they knock out one of my Articuno. Okay, so this is like their play. They're like, all right, I'm going to knock out one of your Articuno and go up with Regieleki, and they're like, aha, you're stuck doing 120 damage. But I will simply Ordinary Rod both of those guys back into the deck and then go get one again, and I will bench it. And then, yeah. And then they scoop, yeah. Yes. How do I handle going against an opponent who has Empoleon V in play and no bench? Why is it that whenever I like have fun making a deck, everybody in the chat's like, what do you do against this very specific situation that I've handcrafted just to beat your deck? What do you do about that? Huh? Well, what if I did this? Well, like I guess I would lose. All right, this guy's only got 130 hit points. They've got Sobble, they've got Gorman. Cool. We got Battle VIP Pass, loving it. We've got Hisuian Heavy Ball. We've got a Comfy there, 1 Scoop Up Net, 2 Boss. That's fine. We Battle VIP Pass. We get ourselves the Cram and a Comfy. So we thin. We could do 130 damage turn 1, but might be a little bit tough. We'll select some flowers. You find Scoop Up Nets. We'll take it. And we Scoop Up Nets, the Comfy. And we select a little bit more. And we'll take the Rope. Yeah, because 60 damage is like way easier to do than 130 if I'm being honest. So we'll bench this, and well, let's go for the gear. Boss, it's not the one. Okay, that's fine. We'll Rope. No, I am not missing the turn 1 knockout, bro. Not on my watch. Not today, brother. All right, I might miss the turn 1 knockout. It's definitely possible. Come on, I said no misses, man. We've got another gear, a new lease on life. Okay. He ain't out of it yet. We can thin even more by discarding this and getting another Cram. And then we swing. Dang it! Not the one we wanted. I've got 3 cards. Okay, that's fine. I could still do it if I find another switch card off of this. We find the Colress. All right. Come on. Now I need to find a switch card off of this. Easy. But yeah, we're fine. Okay, so then we escape route. And they push up Snorlax. But little did you know, I'm knocking out that Snorlax. Is my other Articuno prized? I kind of need to know right now. I need to know. Is it prized? We didn't look. I don't think it's prized. All right. Cool. So we're just going to go get it. There it is. Boom. Drop both these. You're stunned. Oh, yeah, I did use the Hisuian Heavy Ball, didn't I? That's right. Cool. Got that turn 1 knockout. 130. Easy. On a single prizer. Easy. I'm a little bit worried about my potentially having to face off against a Inteleon here. Oh, yeah, Jesse, isn't it fun? It's cool, man. I'm not going to be able to beat this single Intellion, but I'm having fun, though. I haven't concocted a way to, beat this Intellion yet. I would need 4 Articuno and a Vitality Band. This is way more fun than the Baltimore. I'm sure it was. Thank you, Bold Dark Storm, for that Prime sub in the 8 months. I'm not really sure what we do about a guy like this. I mean, I guess I just kind of go around it until they don't have anything else. Right? Kind of. Which is probably fine. So we can quick ball. I can rod back in. Gosh. It's like we could play a couple of Sableye. I mean, in order to like spread some damage if we wanted to. Sableye would be incredibly good in situations like this. So I feel like, yeah, I almost want to play a couple of Sableye and a couple of Psychic Energy because, like, right here, if I get 10 cards in the Lost Zone, I can just bop those too, right? And then with Echoing Horn, you know, that kind of strategy is certainly doable. All right, 2 Boss, 2 Belt there. It's fine. Flower Select, take the Colress. Do we, though? Do we take that Colress? Or am I just gusting? I'll take the switch card. Yeah. I'll take that switch card. That's cool. A Lost Vacuum. Choose a card to put in the Lost Zone? No. Alright, that. And then bench the Cramorant. And boss up the Sobble. Switch cards into the Cram. Yo, the healing. The insane healing. You're just spongy glove, bro. The spongy gloves, man. The spongy gloves. 1 copy of spongy gloves. That's all we need. Plus 30 to water type Pokemon. Yeah, man. Zig and Net. Well, we already played 4 Net. The Zigzagoon. Yeah. I think I'm just going to gust around this Intellion until, like, I've worn them out. I kind of need another switch card, but we should be okay. Go Comfy. And we find the gear. We'll play the gear to try and thin the deck. We'll grab the Colress. Then we're going to Flower Select, and we find the Cramorant, so we take it. Then we go Pokestop, and we find Air Balloon, which is awesome. We discarded a Cram there, which is sad, but it's fine. We'll do that. And we put the 2 Crams back into the deck. And then we're going to boss up this guy. And yeah, I'm not really trying to horn anything. So we'll do that and get another Cramorant just to have it retreat and spit for the knockouts. Oh, I guess I should have kept the horn in case theoretically they try to just go down to single Intellion and they don't bench anything else. I could win I could win by just knocking out this Mew, knocking out this Miltank, and then Horn knock out the final card. I know, that's what I'm saying, Jesse. We got 2 Horns, 4 Rope, and 4 Boss. So thank you, Medic Man, for the tier 1 sub in the 11 months. And they're actually just benching, so I can ignore this Pokemon the entire game, and I think I will. I actually think I will not. I'm not going to touch this thing. Yeah, like confirmed. It's just not happening. All right, we're going to promote this guy. I do need to find my... Oh, I've got the Switch card again. This is so nuts. All right. Trekking shoes. Let's trek. Do we want the air balloon? No, I'm kind of chilling on the air balloon. Another Switch cards. Go here. That's actually an insane... That's why we play that card, bro. It's so good. Then Flower Select. And we find the Manaphy, and we find the Rope. The Manaphy is like probably just better. How many ropes do I have down? I've got 2 ropes. And then I've got... I actually think that the Rope is better than the Manaphy because I've got these broken Switch cards, dude. So let's Colress this turn. Let's not actually. I've got 4 cards left in my deck. So let's just simply not, shall we? Okay. How many crayons? 2 in my discard pile. So I will put them both back into my deck. Cool. And then we chuck those guys in, and we will switch cards into Cramorant, and I will Boss Sobble and Spit. We take that knockout, and then I'm literally not going to touch the Inteleon. And then next turn I'm going to Boss the Drizzile, and then finally I'll Escape Rope for game. Probably. Or I guess I Escape Rope this next turn, and then I Boss for game. Yes. That's correct. Because this turn I guarantee hit somebody with Escape Rope. Yeah. I could also Colress's Experiment for game, because I could draw out my entire deck. So that's pretty good. And we definitely want to keep that option open. Yeah. Easy, dude. They're not going to be super pleased that I am about to hit them with the Switch card again. Actually, I don't know that I should, but let's see. We go Promote Comfy. And I've got 5 cards left in my deck. So Flower Selecting. We want the Cramorant, so we take it. And then I bench the Cramorant. And how many nets? 2 nets down. And none here. So I should have nets left. So I can afford to Rope. And then they give me a free Pokemon to knock out, just in case you plan on doing anything absolutely silly like Zigzagoon. I am going to switch card to heal my Comfy, and then I am going to play down all of these cards that I don't want in my deck anymore. Ta-da! Actually, we don't need an answer for Inteleon. We're chilling, bro. Yeah, we're chilling. Nah, Inteleon ain't nothing, dude. Inteleon got no smoke for sure. And that's it for my Turbo Cramorant deck. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content just like the stuff you watched here every weekday. Y'all have a good one. See ya.